The app update. Chapter 2, Filters and Flickers. I couldn't stop thinking about it. By morning, I had convinced myself it was just a weird AR trick. Some facial recognition filter run through an algorithm. Creepy, sure, but nothing supernatural. Just tech doing tech things. Still, I couldn't shake the memory of her. That night, I opened the app again. The same slider greeted me. The same me on the left, the same her on the right. My thumb hovered, and my chest tightened. Just a little push, and the face softened. The jawline smoothed. Another push, and my hair spilled down to my shoulders. She smiled faintly, like she knew I was looking. I swallowed hard. It's just code, I told myself. Just pixels. The app offered another feature. Live preview. I tapped it. The front camera opened, and there I was. Except not. Half of my face looked like me. The other half, hers. The screen drew a perfect dividing line down my nose. Alex on the left, Alexis on the right. Same eye color, but hers seemed brighter, shining. I leaned closer, studying every detail. My jaw clenched. That's not me, I whispered, but it didn't sound convincing. I tilted my head, and for a fraction of a second the image didn't follow. The reflection lagged, staring straight ahead, even as I moved. My stomach dropped. I killed the preview and switched off the phone, shoving it face down on the bed. When I finally got up to brush my teeth, the bathroom mirror made me freeze. Just for a heartbeat. My reflection wasn't mine. The hair was longer, the eyes softer. I blinked, and it was gone. Just me, messy and pale, in the harsh yellow light. I leaned on the sink, water dripping from the tap, trying to calm my breathing. My hands trembled. It wasn't just the app. Something was bleeding through, and I wasn't sure I wanted to see where it ended. I slept like garbage. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw her. That other me. Sometimes smiling, sometimes staring with an empty expression that made my chest tighten. When the alarm went off, I groaned and rolled over, pawing at my phone. That's when I noticed it. My hand. It looked different, slimmer, the fingers a little longer, the nails smoother. I rubbed my thumb across my palm, half expecting it to be paint or something that would smudge off, but it was my skin, my hand. I bolted upright. The blanket fell, and I stared down at myself. Same t-shirt, same boxers, but my skin looked softer, like the faint scars and rough patches I'd always had were just gone. Heart racing, I grabbed my phone. The screen lit up with a new notification. Transformation progress. 5%. The words burned into my brain. My throat went dry. What the hell do you mean? 5%. I scrambled to uninstall the app. Press hold. Drag to trash. Delete. Done. My shoulders slumped in relief. Then the phone buzzed. The app's logo glowed on the screen again, perfectly in place, like it had never left. A cold shiver ran down my spine. I tried everything. Resetting, swiping through settings, even resorting to a day before installing the app. No matter what I did, the logo was always there, pulsing like a heartbeat. Finally, I tossed the phone on my desk and backed away, running both hands through my hair. My hair felt softer too. I yanked a strand forward. It was longer, not by much, but enough that I couldn't ignore it. I stumbled to the mirror. My reflection stared back, and for the first time, I couldn't convince myself it was just exhaustion or tricks of light. My face was the same, but the edges were changing, rounding, softening, like someone was airbrushing me in real time. I pressed my palms against the glass. Stop. Stop. Please stop. But the reflection didn't care. Behind me, on the desk, the phone buzzed again. Update complete. Welcome to version 1.1. By the next day, I couldn't hide it anymore. My hoodie had become my armor, the hood pulled tight over my head, but even that couldn't disguise the way my hair was brushing against the back of my neck, or how my jeans didn't fit the same, tighter in some places, loose in others. I kept tugging at the fabric, trying to convince myself it was just laundry shrinkage, but when I caught sight of my reflection, my stomach dropped. My posture was different. Narrower shoulders, slightly softer face. My own body was betraying me. Every time I pulled out my phone, the app was there waiting. It pulsed like it knew I was looking. And then, the notification came. New update available. Apply changes. I froze, staring at the glowing button. My finger hovered over decline. My heart hammered in my ears. This was my chance to resist, to fight back. But then the screen flickered, and my reflection appeared again, her reflection. She looked calm, serene, almost happy, like she wanted me to accept. I told myself I wouldn't, that I couldn't, and then my thumb slipped. The button lit up bright white. My entire screen went blinding, a surge of neon bleeding into the air around me. The phone vibrated violently, like it might explode. My knees buckled, and I clutched the phone so tightly my knuckles turned white. It felt like something was pulling at me, unraveling threads I hadn't known were there. My chest burned, my throat constricted, my hair brushed against my cheeks, longer, silkier. I gasped, stumbling to the mirror in the hallway. Half of me was still Alex. Square jaw, faint stubble. The other half, her. Smooth skin, delicate features, eyes shining too brightly to be mine. Split right down the middle, like reality couldn't decide which one was true. I reached for the glass with trembling fingers, and she reached back. Here's your next video. See what happens next. Subscribe and become a part of our story. New episodes every week. Turn on the bell so you never miss what's coming next.